winter storm and bitterly cold temperatures. What's next? Jacob Oswald with the full details.
And we will have a social media update, part of our #SLJ term coverage.
All this and more
on this Thursday, January 8th, 2015. Good morning, SLHS. I'm Meredith Heinens, and we will join Hunter in just a minute. We are starting out today by checking up on our SLJ term tweets from the past couple of days. Let's go over to Hunter Davis with those.
We're starting out today looking at the latest tweets using the #SLJ term from the first couple days of J-term. Let's take a look at some of those starting with Monday. Right here we have Nick Goodnow who said, "Rise and shine, ladies and gents, #SLJ term." Here's one from Carson Rodriguez on that academic decathlon grind, #SLJ term, #yeet. Here's one from our very own Mrs. Sirk, egg roulette, #fears, #SLJ term. In the picture you can see Bailey smashing an egg on Whitley. Then here's a tweet from me. Getting out of school early today does us Project Runway students nothing. So much good considering we're going to Minneapolis, #SLJ term. Mr. O'Hagan, bittersweet start to winter rec, J-term. Bitter, events got postponed and canceled. Sweet, awesome students in the snow. #winter rec, #SLJ term. Here's one from Mrs. Kreiner. J-term is up and running, and Sammy Tech Group goes behind the scene of the scene shop, and there's a picture of it. Another one from Mrs. Kreiner. Beginning collaboration has begun for Rube Goldberg 2015 machine contest, #SLJ term. Another one from Mrs. Kreiner. Independent student project, Rubik's Cube's exploration to the next level, and then there's a picture of Will Fieldberth. There's one from Taylor Carlson, an elevator selfie, which I was cut out of, #SLPR2K15. Here's one from Mr. Schmidt. There's Brittany Himma, an interning at the Dickinson County Sheriff with Officer Sheriff Balloon. Zach Rankin, late start, can't stop us. Can't stop AD, #J term, SLJ term. And here's one of our very own, Lucas Hoover and Boz from Mr. O'Hagan, #winter rec, paying it forward to Camp Foster, who has been real good to us, #SLJ term. Make sure you continue to keep using the #SLJ term, and we're going to go back to you, Tina.
Now we got Jacob Voss in here for the weather.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty cold, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really cold out.
Finally got some snow out there though. Yeah. Excited about that?
Yes,
I always get Hunter all excited about it.
Yeah, he likes to sled.
Yeah, he likes to sled. He's gonna sled down his driveway the other day, wasn't he? All right, let's go check out the snow depths out there first. And across the state, you can see from those snowstorms that we've had out there, the snow depth is pretty deep out there, up to 6 to 8 inches or so across the entire state, other than down by Omaha there. And that's going to cause things to blow around when the winds come up this afternoon. We have a winter weather advisory for this afternoon. And up in the orange shaded color up there, that's a blizzard warning. Those winds are going to be picking up and it's going to be blowing that snow around big time. Then the cold air comes back for tonight. That starts at midnight here with a wind chill advisory once again. We've had those every night this week. So those are going to be continuing tonight, and that goes into noon tomorrow. So the cold air will be continuing into tomorrow. High of 17 today. Some light snow showers are going to be possible, but mainly that blowing snow. It's going to look like it's snowing outside because the snow is going to be blowing around quite a bit. And then another really cold day tomorrow, high of -1 out there. And we're warming up for the weekend, 21 on Saturday, and we'll be cooling back down. Kind of an up and down trend there. Just a light chance of snow there on Tuesday, and we'll be back up to 20 degrees by Wednesday. But for now, back to you guys.
Let's check in with the Eat, Drink, Think class. They're making some cookies on Tuesday afternoon. The lab included variables added to each group's cookies. They prepared, baked, and of course ate the cookies. It looked like a good time for everyone there.
And the Rube Goldberg class is beginning to work on their projects. Several groups were still planning on Tuesday, and others began to build. The goal this year is to erase a chalkboard. The groups will compete in the overall Rube Goldberg competition later in the month. We will be sure to check back in with them. And Hunter has made his way over to talk about sports for us today.
Thanks, Marybeth. The basketball games from Tuesday night were postponed due to weather. We'll let you know as soon as the postponed dates are announced. The JV varsity girls basketball team will host Sioux City West tonight at home. JV starts at 5:45 and varsity at 7:15. The JV varsity wrestling teams will be in Emmitsburg tonight for a double duel. Meet starts at 6. All games were still on as of this morning. Keep tuned in to our Twitter account for any cancellations. That is your look at sports. Back to you guys. What's up, Marybeth?
Hey, how are you?
You know, it's really cold out there. You and Boss talked about that, didn't you?
Yeah, are you going to go sledding down your driveway?
You know, there's a girls' basketball game on there. Otherwise, I would be. So.
Then I cancel it.
Well, if it gets canceled, then, you know, I'll be sledding all night. Well, that's LHS. That's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching Newsbreak. You have an Arctic day.